Good morning, it's Alex with North Star Senior Advisors, and I have with me Ciara. She is the sales director at the Bridge Assisted Living. The month of June is National PTSD Awareness Month, so me and Ciara wanted to spread knowledge and advice for those who suffer with PTSD. Ciara has a great mental health background. Ciara, do you want to introduce yourself and explain a little bit about your background?
Definitely. So as Alex said, I am the sales director here at the Bridge, but prior to that, I received my degree in health service administration with UCF and used that degree working in admissions for 3 years for a nationally ranked trauma facility. So I spent a lot of time working with those who suffer from PTSD and learning a ton.
That's great. So what is PTSD?
Yeah, so PTSD is actually a fear-based or anxiety-based disorder, and it is the brain reliving trauma. So if someone suffered a traumatic incident and it is unprocessed, it can manifest itself in flashbacks, dissociations, mood disorders, and changes in your sleep pattern.
Great. And what are some things that can cause PTSD?
So PTSD can be different for anyone. I like to say that it's not so much the traumatic event, but how you react to the traumatic event. So it could be grief and loss. It could be a dangerous career, whether that be a veteran or someone who is a police officer just working in a life-threatening environment. It could be someone who suffered abuse, and it could also be someone who suffered abandonment issues as a child.
Okay. Why do those who suffer with PTSD hesitate to seek help from others?
Yeah, I think that would be because they are frightened, right? It's a fear-based disorder. So talking about your worst day of your life, right? The most traumatic thing that ever occurred to you to someone else can definitely be frightening and make others shy away from wanting to express that.
Most definitely. And how can the community spread awareness for those who have PTSD and try to help those who suffer with PTSD?
Yeah, so how to help those who suffer from PTSD, I think would definitely be listening, being an advocate for those who suffer from PTSD. So if you notice someone who has become more withdrawn or isolating, not having interest in those things that they used to once really enjoy, some changes in their mood, they are likely suffering from an event that occurred in their life, something that really triggered them. So learning about that event, what are some of their triggers, whether that be for a war veteran, it could be like sand in their clothes, could trigger that feeling of combat, whether it be someone seeing someone that is similar to their abuser. Those could be triggers, and learning about that and how to best ground them when they're having that fear-based anxiety spring up will definitely help them in their day-to-day.
Great. And how many people suffer from PTSD? Is it pretty common?
It is. A lot of people suffer from PTSD. In the United States, 9 million people suffer from PTSD a year. So you likely know someone who's suffering.
Right, definitely. So it's pretty important to communicate, and if you suffer with PTSD, definitely try to seek help. Mental health is just as important as your physical health, so it's always good to stay on top of it.
So in conclusion, we just want to recognize mental health as being just as important as physical health. And for the month of June, PTSD Awareness Month, please take some time to think about those who could be suffering around you, because it is extremely common, and we always want to be an advocate for those that we can.
Absolutely. Well, I thank you so much, Ciara, for taking the time and sharing your advice. Thank you, everyone, and have a great day.